Welcome live to Gore Arena. It's a Click It or Ticket post-game report. Campbell victorious today at home as they defeat Presbyterian 79-62. And joining me now, the victorious head coach of the Campbell Camels in Kevin McGeehan. And Coach, what was the difference for Campbell in the second half tonight?
Well, I thought we played a really good, really good game all the way around. I'm not sure what you're referencing, Chris. We're not there anymore. No, I just thought we played a really good game. Our defense was excellent throughout. I think our guys, we made an adjustment or two at halftime based on a few things that they were getting us on in the first half, and our guys responded well to that. We just stayed together really in this game. Just like everything was just solid. Like that's all, 7 turnovers, 22 assists, 7 turnovers. We beat them on the glass, and we were just sound. And that's what we've been kind of seeking, as we've been working in practice and trying to get better and trying to get our footing here, is putting together 40 good minutes of solid basketball. Cory was incredible. He deserved to have this game go this way for him, to get his 1,000th point and all that kind of stuff. But he was just really, really tough today. Sort of everything that he is and everything that we need was on display today. That's Cory Kinsler in a nutshell.
You and I have been watching him for 4 years, and what makes him a special player?
Nobody works harder. Can count on him for anything. I mean, I could ask him to pick me up from the airport and he'd come get me. I haven't had to do that. But, he takes care of his business in every facet. He wants to be great. He works his butt off. It's just, he's an honor. It's an honor to be his coach and to be around him every day, because, there's not a lot of kids his age that you can say you're kind of inspired by. Like I'm inspired by the way he goes about his business. That in and of itself is valuable. It carries over to the other guys. He's just an unbelievable dude, an unbelievable teammate, and a huge foundation of this program for where we're going to miss him. But not yet. We got some more life.
One of those unbelievable guys that he helps makes better, Cedric Henderson, another career night for him, the sophomore, with 25 points, 11 of 14 shooting. I know you've asked him to be more aggressive, and he really came up big offensively tonight.
Yeah, he played a really good game. Just solid. I mean, he's one of those guys that I would have trouble if we were playing against, trying to figure out how to, defend him. Like, it's not like, if you just do this, you're going to neutralize him. You just take away the three-point shot, you're neutralizing him. No, then he's going to just shoot pull-ups, or he's going to get drives. I mean, the most impressive thing on that stat sheet to me is the 10 rebounds. That's great. We need that. We need to continue to have that from him and whoever else can provide it. But I know it's in there. But yeah, he played a really good game.
You put Joshua Lucane and Ricky Clemens into the lineup tonight, into the starting lineup. Second straight game you've shuffled up your lineup. Did you like those results?
Yeah, I thought those guys played great. I think one of the things that Josh does that's really helpful, as I look here, 6 assists, he's just really good at keeping us moving. He's willing and able to throw passes that we need in our offense. And, I thought he did a really nice job. He played really well. Ricky is, besides Cory, probably the best all-in-ball defender on our team. And, that provides something for us. We just need that stuff. We need to be solid and sound, and he did a really nice job today. If he had made a couple free throws, he would have had an unbelievable game. He was really, really solid in everything that he did, and so I thought it was very productive, and I hope that, the biggest thing for us is just, the message kind of is that we're all in it together, and it doesn't matter who starts, and just give everything you have, and we'll figure it out from there. And the way Ricky approaches his business and goes about competing in practice and things like that, he earned it, And he played well against Winthrop, and he played well again today. And so I think that's a really positive thing for our team, because I think everybody can see, like, this isn't about favorites, or it's just about figuring out how we're going to try to play our best basketball. And he did a nice job today.
Finally, Coach, what can this win do for your team? How can this propel you forward?
Well, I think we had a rough patch there, and it was a lot of different things in there. It wasn't one thing, but I think it's sort of it's forced us to refocus in a different kind of way, and sort of with an emphasis on toughness, and I think that if that's who we become and that's who we are, then I think it can have a lot of results here down the stretch, of positive basketball play, and that's all we're looking for. Just go out there and compete as hard as we can. Tomorrow in practice, and then go to Longwood and do the same.
Thank you so much, Coach. Safe travels.
Thank you.
That's Campbell head coach Kevin McGeehan, as Campbell with the 79-62 win, and that gives us a chance to bring in the man that became the 16th member of the Campbell Division I 1,000-point club. He is the senior and the pride of Cary, North Carolina, in Cory Kinsler. Cory joining us now. And, Cory, your thoughts on the team's win today. What went right for you guys?
Just kind of getting back on the right track in practice recently. We played a pretty good game on Thursday down in Winthrop. Obviously, they're a really good team. We didn't come away with the win, but we felt like that was something we could build on, and we did it today and were able to get the win.
Cory, you have never been one to care about the stats. You care about the bottom line and the wins. But what does it mean to you to become part of the 1,000-point club in your career?
I don't know. I mean, really not too worried about it. It's cool, but more focused on helping this team win games. That's always how it's been. Glad we got it done today.
With the 1,000 points, I'm not going to let you go that easily, Cory, just to let you know. Also, you're in the top 10 career threes and steals, top 5 in starts, minutes, and games played. Why is it important for you to be such a well-rounded player?
I don't know. It's just I've always been about doing whatever I can to help the team win. So anything I can do to help our team, I'm going to do it, and that's just the way it's always been for me.
It's been a successful way. Coach McGeehan saying so many great things about you. He says you are one of the hardest workers he has ever coached. Where does that work ethic come from?
I don't know. It's just kind of the way my family's always done things. Parents instilled that in me and my brother, so really just always been like that. I mean, I don't know.
And, Cory, finally, this is a big win for you guys. What can this win do for your team moving forward?
Hopefully we can just build on it. Got a quick turnaround, so get back to work tomorrow and get ready for Longwood.
Cory, thank you so much for the time. Congratulations on the win and on 1,000 points.
Thank you.
That's Cory Kinsler, 4-year senior here for Campbell. A fantastic game for Cory tonight, as Kinsler 7 of 9 from the field, 4 of 6 from 3, 20 points and 6 rebounds to go along with his 2 assists. Jay Sunhalter joining me back here now, and a look at the highlights. This is a game, Jay, that this Campbell team needed to have, and from the get-go, they were the aggressor. Cedric Henderson doing plays like that all night, but Joshua Lusain, 6 assists.
From the start, they came out and they were attacking, and they were going inside, moving the ball around, and then guys from the outside started to make their shots, and then it was kind of just like an avalanche. When one guy hit it, everybody started getting in the action. Presbyterian couldn't catch up, but Campbell's ball movement was so good to create open shot opportunities.
We talk about the offense, of course, and the stars in this game are going to be Cory Kinsler with his fantastic night, 20. Cedric Henderson, 11 of 14 from the floor. He had a double-double with 25 points and 10 boards tonight. But it was Campbell's defense that truly won them this game, particularly in the first half. They limited PC to 38% from the floor and just 1 of 9 from 3. That truly set the tone.
They did, and they created 13 turnovers, but themselves only 7 turnovers. So they protected the basketball. They got some easy opportunities. And it was very few and far between where you saw PC having really, truly easy shots. Campbell really clamped down on defense.
And then in the second half, the story through this 5-game losing streak that was snapped tonight was Campbell's offense would go away, and so would their defense. They were good in both of these areas tonight. Campbell in the second half shot 68%, 19 of 28, Jay, while doing enough on defense to keep PC from really getting it within single digits.
Campbell got the ball in the paint, whether it was to their post guys or driving in and attacking the rim. And then when that happened, they started dishing the ball to the outside, and that created open three-point opportunities. And at the end, Campbell was so smooth breaking the press.
Campbell with the 79-62 victory. Campbell, a quick turnaround. But, Jay, I asked the question to Cory. I asked the question to Coach. I'll ask it to you. What can this win do for Campbell moving forward?
I think it's going to be huge, and these guys have the confidence now moving forward, knowing that, hey, listen, we went through a tough patch, but we overcame it. And how did we do it today? It started with defense, and then it also started with rebounding, getting the ball inside, and those are things they can carry over to these upcoming ball games. And if you play great defense, that's going to show up every ball game. That's going to help out your offense.
That'll do it for us here in Bowie's Creek. Campbell with the big win today. Campbell will be back home coming up this next week, Thursday and Saturday. Saturday is Chris Clemens Day, another men's-women's doubleheader. Campbell goes on the road at Longwood. Quick turnaround on Monday night. You can see that on ESPN+. For Coach Cory and Jay, I'm Chris saying so long. Campbell gets the win at Gore Arena. Have a great weekend, everybody.